In an exotic land known for breathtaking beauty, where rugged landscapes reveal hidden gems both small and large, and adventure is a way of life, comes a new breed of explorer, athletes of a different nature, carving their own path to glory. In a modern-day diamond rush, all paths lead to historic Kimberley, South Africa, and to the Kumba Skate Plaza for the
Welcome to the diamond capital of the world and the Kimberley Diamond Cup presented by Kumba Iron Ore here in South Africa's spectacular Northern Cape province, where some of the best skateboarders in the world have gathered for a great weekend of competition and camaraderie. I'm Ryan Clements, and we're about to crown our first champion of the weekend. The first half of this contest went down on the vert ramp over there, and I am standing right now on top of the deck of the big air ramp where this contest is about to go down. Now here in Kimberley, weather is always an issue, and way over there on the start ramp is my man Felix. Take it away, Felix, and talk about this wind.
Ryan, this is my favorite view in all of Kimberley. It is a little windy. I'm on top of the 30-foot big air rolling, where our vertical stuntmen are going to have to hit this 24-foot gap right here, as you see. And then they're going to have to hit the 18-foot quarter pipe and make 2 consecutive tricks to add on to that original score on the half pipe. This is about to get really exciting.
Gary.
I mean, I don't know. You're up there and it's just a drop-in. So I'm thinking the quarter pipe because you got to come back in.
Yeah, you know, the roll-in, like you said, is 30 feet. The gap is 25 feet. And this quarter pipe that we're sitting on top of announcing, I mean, that sucker's, it's 18 feet tall.
And I'm happy someone did the conversion there because I'm not that good with math. Meters are there.
No, I'm with you on that. Me neither. We got the format right here. 11 skaters over 2 jams get 6 runs each. 3 judges score each run on a 100-point scale. Scores, of course, are averaged. Best single big air run is 50% of your final score. The competition from earlier today, the vert contest, was the other 50% of the score. First place combined score, 60,000.
That's amazing. So these guys are going to have to go just as hard as they went before. Totally different obstacle, kind of, you know, with the gap and everything. But, you know, some of the similar tricks from the vert contest are going to go down here on the quarter pipe.
You got that right. And we're going to send it down to Neil with our first place contestant right now.
All right, I'm with Andy MacDonald, currently in first place after the vert section. Andy, I've seen you do the kickflip 540 at a few contests, but talk about doing the kickflip 540 in your run in like 20-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, the whole vert contest, I mean, we had to cancel it yesterday because of the wind, and then we came this morning and we're like, we're skating no matter what, and it started getting pretty gusty, especially during the second heat, and doing technical tricks like that where the board is flipping and you're spinning, I had to reel that one in, but I'm psyched I pulled it off for the final.
You're always known as a guy that, you know, you skate within your ability. You're not known for taking some crazy risk. And I thought the kickflip 540 in the wind today was a pretty big risk.
Yeah, it was a pretty big risk. I had made a solid first and second run, and then it was just about stepping it up. And that's how I've always skated contests. And third run was the one that got it for me, so I was psyched.
So what about the kickflip 540 on the big air? You got what do you got up your sleeve for this?
It seems to be getting windier as the day goes on, but I got a couple things, same deal. You only get 6 jumps, so you want to get a good solid 1 or 2 jumps, and then you can start going, kind of rolling the dice a bit more here on the jump. But you know, it's 1-2. You get your shot, and you get 6 tries at it, and that's it. So it's over before you know it.
Awesome. Good luck out there today.
Thanks.
Look at that, Felix. 65 degrees out here, which is pretty cold for me coming from Florida.
I mean, I got a hood on right now. Sweatshirt with a hood on.
Yeah. Winds
such a
11
softie.
miles per hour. And the forecast is it's clear. I'll tell you what, it's not going to rain. I'll tell you that much.
No, but it's a little breezy up there.
Here's the prize money. First place, 60,000. Second, 30. Third, 20. Fourth, 15. Fifth, 5,000. Sixth, 3,000. Seventh through 12th or 11th, 2,500. So all these dudes are getting paid, but they're fighting it out.
Not a
for
bad
first
weekend.
place.
Not a bad weekend in Kimberley.
Got that right. Now, got our first skater in, Danny Mayer right there, along with the rest of the guys, Elliot Sloan, Nolan Munroe, Jagger Eaton, and Marcelo Bastos. Now, these guys are in reverse order. So that means Danny ended up in last place from earlier.
But the interesting thing is that this ramp is completely different than the last ramp, so reverse order could not really mean anything because it could be stronger for them to be on this ramp.
Yeah, you got that right. Now, the other thing, though, is when they're this far down, like Danny, he's probably not going to win. But, you know, if you're about 4th or 5th, even 6th, you know, you could come away with a win.
Yep, if this is your stronger element of skating, you could definitely gain some ground fast.
Yeah. Now,
way to start it off.
I was just going to say, that I'm glad he landed that, because last year with Danny, we had a little bit of a mishap. He had quite a fall here on the big air ramp. So we're just glad he's okay.
Yeah, he caught a bad takeoff and he started to drift over the deck. Sometimes these decks have pads on top.
Yeah, they do, right? On the really big ones. Straight melon over the gap. And the old 360 varial. That's like the ultimate demo trick.
The baton twirl always excites everybody. Tony Magnuson. Was it Tony Magnuson that did that first?
T-Mag probably did that. That's the Anthony Furlong special. I see that one pretty regularly. You know?
I once on my vert career got to the point where I could do that one and then do the on the next wall to fake it.
Is that right?
That's what you had to do,
that's sick. That's sick. Next in we have Elliot Sloan, who a couple years ago here did that tail grab 900.
Crazy to come all the way to Africa to make history.
Yes, that was amazing.
Ooh, starting off strong.
Now Elliot won to the big air in X Games LA. He can do that kickflip 360 mute over that 70-foot gap, no problem.
And now I know Elliot either has one already or one is being built at his house right now, correct?
For a mini mega?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the rumor.
Now he has that big vert ramp with all those obstacles on it. Have you ever been there?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I would be really psyched on it if it was about from 4 to 7 feet tall. But you know, it's about 13 to 17 feet tall. It's massive. It's a big ramp. It's probably 100 feet wide. Nolan Munroe.
That was such a clean ollie over there.
Oh, his 540s are so good.
Wow.
Hey, Felix, when you see him float over that gap, 25-foot gap, doesn't it make you think, like, well, I could ollie over that? How hard could that be?
Yeah, I can't really think of how far. I mean, I think maybe a 12-foot or a 14-foot maybe.
That's the biggest you've done?
It was a BMX jump at one of these skate parks.
Oh, yeah.
But the extra 10 feet really makes a difference.
Oh, yeah, you got that right.
And then coming in, cooking that faster, hitting about 30 on the flat into this quarter pipe, that really makes a big difference. But now...
This is your man right here.
Oh, yeah. He's everybody's man. He's everyone's little man.
He's so cool, man. I've been around Jagger pretty much all summer, you know, with a few of the X Games, and then went to a demo with him a few weeks ago called The Retreat out in the Pacific Northwest, and he's such a fun kid to be around. He's only like 13. He might be 12.
Yeah, I think he's 12. So I've been skateboarding twice as long as, or more than twice as long as he's been alive. And he showed me something I'd never seen before, which was that 360 flip over that gap, no-handed.
Which you will see. There are 6 tries. He's got 5 left. You're going to see that.
This has been a great weekend here. To think I've been skateboarding for so long and I still see new tricks that I've never seen before is so amazing.
And the fact that we've been in the game for so long and still excited about it, that's one thing that I never get. That always surprises me. Like, wait, I'm still psyched about this?
I mean, you're the next level. You have a little skate park in your driveway.
I do. I love it. Look at that. Losing her on the Indy 5.
Now, one of the important things you need to know is these guys have to hit both walls and stuff both walls, so both tricks got to get made.
Yeah, you got that right. The score's just not going to be, you know, it's not going to be really good. I can tell you that much. Now, the best run counts. And then it gets added to the run from earlier to crown the champion today.
There's a lot of calculating for these judges.
You got it. Now, there's 5 skaters in jam number 1 here, and we have 6 in jam number 2.
So Danny has a solid run. He gets to step it up now.
Yeah, it's nice to see Danny land something the first time around. He had a hard time in the vert contest this morning.
Yeah, he had a much better start up here.
Yeah, he kept going for that kickflip alley-oop mute this morning. He's going huge, but he just couldn't do it.
I think the wind was a little stronger earlier.
You know, it could have been. You know, yesterday afternoon around this time when we were going to do the vert contest, it was really blowing.
Yeah, and then it would have been here even windier. That would have been horrible.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't work so well. Got Elliot dropping in. So how's the view from up there?
Oh, it's so cool. You see the whole ramp, you see the street course, you can almost see a little bit of the whole. That's why that's my favorite vantage point here.
Yes, it is, huh? 30 feet up. And then what's this? How high is it off the ground just to start with?
Yeah, so we're probably about 40 feet up there because the actual rolling is built off the ground about 10 feet.
Right, right. To me, it's just frightening. Now, would you go over it, Felix?
I think so.
You would? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
You know, I thought about bringing all my stuff. I always do.
Yeah.
But then I thought about being hurt so far from home and having like a 24-hour flight.
Could you imagine?
Like, this isn't the place to get used to this ramp.
Yeah. It's a 30-hour trip home for me.
Yeah.
Whoa. Now the Indy 5, he looks crazy doing that. It's almost like a flip.
Yeah, it flips a little bit when he's rotating.
That looks really cool. Nolan's good at this. Now I hear Nolan, Neil Hendricks was telling us earlier when he was announcing the vert with us that Nolan's a pretty avid snowboarder.
Yeah, I could see the relationship here.
He's got the spins.
The muscle memory, too, of just being able to float and keep your balance in the air for so long.
Yeah. Growing up, we didn't have those opportunities of spinning so much. You know, as we talked about earlier, the ramps just weren't as big. Oh, man, are you kidding? That is so difficult.
Yes!
360 flip.
Yes!
540 on the quarter pipe. I mean, that is so gnarly. I don't know if a harder trick will even go down over the gap.
Man, this kid has such a huge, amazing future ahead of him.
Isn't that will something harder get done than this right here?
360 flip. Perfect 360-degree rotation with the board flipping, stopping it on his front foot, and then this huge 540 on the 18-foot quarter pipe.
You see him hesitating to grab it? You see he was like,
he was so excited across the flat, he threw a quick little fist pump like, yes, I nailed it, 360 flip.
Yes.
So
Jagger
amazing, man. What was the score on that? I'm too busy cheerleading over here.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. You got up. You weren't even watching the screen anymore.
Oh, man, I had the 2 arms over the head, touchdown. Like, I'm so stoked. He was on my flight over here. I actually met him at the airport.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'd never met him before.
Yeah, he's a good little guy. Great family. Whoa! Marcelo, nollie heel. Indy grab, not quite getting a hand on it.
So I know he has a skate park that he skates in Arizona, but I don't think there's nothing comparable to this for him to practice on.
No, I don't think so. It's his dad's park. It's called Kids That Rip.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, his dad's Jeff and his brother Jet. They're here with him.
So he's standing up there right now, and all those dudes are just hating him.
Yeah,
he's just like up there like a little bully.
Like, hey, you're making our lives difficult right here.
The little man is the bully.
We will be back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. Kimberley Diamond Cup.
The 2013 Kimberley Diamond Cup, presented by Kumba Iron Ore, is brought to you by Anglo Americans, Kumba Iron Ore. Real mining, real people, real difference. And by The New Age, South Africa's daily newspaper, is proud to be the official print media partner to the 2013 Kimberley Diamond Cup.
The New Age is the voice of New South Africa.
Every day it squeezes the most Ioba content of a quality newspaper into one
that is brilliantly designed, easy to read and to the point.
So, I've got the knowledge in one quick fix.
no nonsense.
For only $3.50.
And that is why I love the New Age newspaper.
Get your copy today for only $3.50.
The Northern Cape province is extreme in essence, extreme in nature, culture, and adventure. For average sports enthusiasts and adventure seekers, the Northern Cape offers a choice of amazing opportunities. Welcome back. Kimberley Diamond Cup. I'm Ryan Clements. Yeah, Felix.
All I know is if you weren't watching earlier, I hope you have a DVR, because Jagger Eaton did a perfect 360 flip over this 24. Oh, there he is, 87 on top.
Of course, the scores reflect it right there.
To the hugest 540.
Way in the lead. Way in the lead.
He's the big man on top of the rolling right now. That's all I have to say.
I mean, that's a really good score. That's a really good score on this. Right now, you know, Jagger was in, what, 8th place?
Yeah, I think he was around 8th.
Yeah, that'll bump him up a bit. I don't think he can win the contest with that, but that'll bump him up.
He definitely won the crowd.
Yeah, you got that. Oh, he's easy to love.
And then we're also having best trick across the gap afterwards, so we'll probably see some real cool stuff.
Yeah. That's tomorrow. Kickflip mute. Danny Mayer on the big quarter pipe. Very nice.
Putting down 2 runs.
Nice to see him put it together like that.
It's cool to see which skaters have adapted to the mega ramp.
Yeah, it really is.
Because some skaters didn't want to transition. You know, I wonder if maybe having some street skating experience kind of helps with that whole jump ramp aspect of it.
I wonder. I don't know.
Because I know Danny would street skate kind of good.
Is that right?
Yeah, he had some street skating time.
And Danny's been in the game a long time.
Yep.
Danny's our age, right? What is he, 39, 40?
Yeah. I'm definitely older than everybody I know in the world.
Hey, man, I was just propping you up right there. That's all.
Thank you, buddy.
Kickflip 360 mute, Elliot Sloan. Tail grab 5.
There it is. Solid run.
Nailing it. Now, where do you think that matches up to Jagger's run? I mean, Jagger's was an 87.
Close, because the tail grab 540 is a little bit harder.
Yeah.
You know, he did a 360 instead of a 360 flip. You know, but the boards both flipped.
Yeah.
It's complicated. You know, the real dividing factor there is that Jagger didn't grab his board.
Yeah, and for those watching at home that aren't super familiar with it, when you don't grab your board, it's that much harder to keep it on your feet, obviously.
Oh,
and when you spin it and flip it and then put it back under your feet without touching it.
100%. There's no bindings here. That's magic.
Look at that 540 that Nolan does.
Wow.
It's like a flip.
It almost feels like I'm watching a trick in reverse. How he kind of rolls over.
Yeah, I like that. And landing backwards, what we call fakie, down that bank ramp, that's really scary.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if he's going to do a fakie to fakie 360 here, a gate twist, or if he's got enough energy to do a 720 afterwards.
Oh, yeah,
how much speed he's going to have.
If you do fakie 5s, we'll see. Going for the backside kickflip.
Backside kickflip, the gap.
Little man.
I wonder if he's done that one before.
He probably has. He probably has. So yeah, Felix, maybe you should head up to Woodward East in Pennsylvania in the States over at home and, go skate the Mini Mega.
Yeah, I definitely need to. There's no way, it's like one of these things that you're a skateboarder, you skateboard everything. It feels like I'm doing myself a disservice by not at least trying.
By not trying it.
I skated the quarter pipe.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
nice.
I skated the quarter pipe for days.
I did a couple years ago. We got Marcelo Bastos in next. The Mini Mega at Woodward, the deck is filled in. There's no gap, so it's much less scary. I went there this summer, and I didn't skate it. I was there for about 24 hours.
One of the things at all these contests is when, kind of, because the ramp gets set up, and then it has to come right down.
Yeah.
It doesn't get set up exactly as comforting to your eye line as you would at these regular places where they're there permanently.
Yes.
So you're up there, it's kind of narrow, it's only 8 feet wide, it's kind of rickety. You see a lot of uneven ground on the sides, and it's really distracting for your first roll downs.
Yeah. A couple years ago, one of our judges, Paul Zitzer, he rolled over it, and I don't know if he ever made it, but I know that he almost did, and it just got to that point to where, ran out of time. But I know he tried it a few times. Marcelo's in. There's that nollie heel. Wow, grabbing it.
He really popped that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh.
I thought he had that.
Yeah, well, you could say the nollie heel flip was the harder part of the run.
Yeah. Nollie heel flip, indie grab, or frontside grab, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it a frontside indie grab.
How clean that was right there.
That was nice. So that makes it look so fun.
A lot of the problem with this quarter pipe as well is it's about 6 feet bigger than your average vert ramp.
Yeah.
So the same tricks that you're doing regularly on a vert ramp are a lot more challenging here because you're in the air for a long time, and you kind of got to, it's a different judgment when you're in the air looking down at this big ramp.
Right, you got that right. Danny Mayer's dropping in. Landed 2 runs so far. Not making it over the gap. That's all right, he got something on the scoreboard at least.
Yeah, he's got 2 runs to sit on.
Danny making his way back up.
And the one thing too is like all these guys are going home with a little bit of money, so every run counts because you knock yourself into a better tax bracket.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Better tax bracket. Well put.
Yeah.
Got Elliot Sloan. Drop it in right
dancing.
now.
Look at Jagger dancing next to him. On the
he's like a little superstar, right?
Yeah, he's dancing. He's still feeling good after that 360 flip.
Now Elliot's run was scored about 4 points lower than Jagger's.
Oh wow!
Whoa!
So that really shows you how big of a difference. Well, these guys have been looking at these back three flip grabs, Indy, backside mute for a while now.
Yeah.
It's not as startling to see as 360 flip.
You're right, and so Jagger's taken to a different level. We got out of our three judges, you know, Paul Zitzer, who kind of skates everything, but he's known a little more for skating vert. And then you have Jason Rothmeyer and James Craig, who are going to be heavily influenced by the 360 flip.
By the street trick.
You got it.
And another thing, too, that's not completely obvious is these guys aren't just competing against Jagger. They need to do the best that they can possibly do to add to their other run.
Yes.
So they don't necessarily need to do something as hard as Jagger here. They need to do something hard enough for them to add to their score.
Yes. Strategy.
Yeah.
There is definitely some strategy here.
But, of course, if you did something better than Jagger, it serves both purposes.
Can't go wrong with that. There's Jagger again, the little superstar.
Wow.
You know, announcing a guy like Jagger makes our jobs easy, right?
Yes.
It's easy to get excited about.
You know what's cool, too? It's like for you guys who've been in skating for a while or, you know, watch skateboarding at all, you know, he kind of looks like a little Danny Way with the DC shirt on and stuff. And for people who who've seen Danny when he was that big, you know, it's almost like a Danny Way outfit.
And he rides for Plan B.
Yeah. It's really cool.
If he could just do a Madali tail slide.
I think he can do whatever he
Yeah,
wants.
he probably can.
He just probably hasn't seen one of those.
He's like, what? What do you mean? What's a Madali? There it is. That's a make for Marcelo. Indy 5.
Now he gets to add that to his runs over on the vert ramp. Should move him up a little bit.
That's how we crown our champion for the Big Air and Vert World Championships. Nollie heel right there.
And the hugest 540 Indy right there. He boned it out a little bit. And now we got our third partner down there, Neil, with our defending champion. I'm not going to say who his name is.
Hey, thanks, guys. I got PLG right here. PLG ended up second after the vert round, just a point behind Andy. What do you got to do to bump past him here in the Big Air?
I mean, I just want to do like a pretty safe run to get started and get some points on the board, you know, and build up my confidence. And then after that, I just got to go for it and do my top run because, you know, Andy's really consistent. He's going to be skating well. So I got to go for it. So I got a really good combo in mind, and hopefully I can pull that off.
You got the best seat in the house right now watching the first heat. What'd you think about Jagger's tray flip?
That was amazing. Like, he did it in practice 2 days ago, and I'm so impressed. Like, second try right here in the contest, so proper. Caught it with his front foot, like he stopped it. That was amazing. Yeah.
Hey, so you said you got a combo in mind. You want to spill the beans, or are you keeping it top secret before your run?
I mean, you know, I want to do a hard flip to nollie heel flip Indy 5. You know, that's kind of like my, it's kind of like my signature stuff, you know. So I'm hoping to do that. I'm just a little bit rusty on Mini Mega because I haven't really skated in a long time. There's nowhere to skate it back home. So, you know, hopefully it works out.
All right, defending champ. We'll see if he can hold on to his title. Back up to you guys.
Thanks, Neil. Last two runs of Jam number 1. When we come back, don't go anywhere from the Kimberley Diamond Cup.
The New Age is the voice of New South Africa.
Every day it squeezes the most Ioba content of a quality newspaper into one.
That is brilliantly designed, easy to read and to the point.
So, I've got the knowledge in one quick fix.
No nonsense.
For only R3.50.
And that is why I love the New Age newspaper.
Get your copy today for only R3.50.
Hard.
From July to October, the Northern Cape is transformed from a traditionally arid landscape to a botanical wonderland when the spring flowers of the Namakwa region burst into a kaleidoscope of colors. The beauty of this region is a worldwide phenomenon. Welcome back. Kimberley Diamond Cup. Ryan Clements here with my man Felix. Look who's still leading.
Little man on top.
Jagger Eaton with an 87. Marcelo following with an 84.67. And Elliot, Nolan, and Danny.
Now, if we want to talk technicality, Marcel did a nollie heel flip. So it's the guys doing the street tricks that seem to be over the top.
Very well put. Danny Mayer, final 2 runs of this jam. Then we're going up to the leading jam. We got Danny, followed by Elliot, Nolan, Jagger, and Marcelo. 2 more runs each. This is 50% of their score, the final 50% of their score. The first 50% was from the vert contest earlier today.
Ooh, that looked like it was pretty solid. I thought he had it.
Yeah, it was weird that he kicked that one away.
One of the good things about the rolling is it rounded off on top a little bit. So sometimes you can deck check and still survive, but you want to kind of land in the pocket.
Oh yeah, you don't want a deck check. Now what's a deck check?
Well, a deck check is when you don't entirely land in the sloping part. You land somewhat where these guys are standing there. That's the more the flatter part. To stop you from having a real problem, they've rounded it off a little bit, which saves you from having a real sharp angle. But it's kind of like, you know, not really making it off a curb and just getting thrown down that hill.
Yeah, that's a pitch and a fall you don't really want to go through.
Yeah, the good thing is the skate light's pretty nice and smooth, so sometimes the kids will just run up there and slide all day long just to have some fun.
That doesn't look fun to me. Nolan Munroe in next for his 5th run, dropping in. Oh, I really want to see him land this Indy 5.
Yeah, his body wasn't centered. He still tried to stick it. He just washed out.
Yeah, that one didn't work out for him.
One of the most frustrating things about when I skated this ramp is when you fall, you're angry for so long and you're just sliding and you're just like complaining to yourself and you're just sliding for like 50 feet going,
not much you can do about it, right?
Yeah, like on the street you fall and you just fall and you pick up your board real quick. You know, even on the vert ramp, if you slide across the whole flat, you're only sliding like maybe 10, 12 feet.
Yeah, and sometimes you can get up mid-slide.
Yeah, here you're sliding like 50 feet, extremely angry.
Yeah. There's your little homie. Not able to do the backside kickflip.
He's going to do that in best trick or something. Yeah, I got to see that too.
Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, tomorrow the gap best trick. Those guys will be going for it. You'll see the crazy, really the crazy stuff will go down then over the gap best trick. Next up, Marcelo Bastos, run number 5. Currently in 2nd in big air.
He gave all the guys a run for the money too in the street contest.
Who, Jagger?
Yeah. Yeah,
you got that right.
Kickflip frontside air in the quarter pipe, hard flip back lip on the rail.
He's a little ripper.
It's been a great weekend.
That Indy 360 he was about to do, that is a scary one.
Oh, yeah. Once you start getting into that 8-foot range.
He had some good flick right there. On that nollie heel.
Yeah,
grabbing Indy.
Totally level.
He makes it look good.
It's kind of difficult too because he's doing that nollie heel flip without actually hitting his nose.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just the motions actually make it happen. You use the transition of the takeoff ramp to handle the rest.
Really good point.
Yeah.
Back up to Danny. 6th and final run. Dropping in.
What the combo is.
Backside 3.
Ooh, again,
nope.
he doesn't drop it.
gave it away again.
Looks like Danny's going to need a jump ramp in front of his house and work on those back threes.
Get him going with like a traditional, like 36-inch tall jump ramp.
Yeah, and you start off kind of sissy into the grass.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I never went into the grass. I found out about going into the grass when I went to Miami. We didn't have grass in New York.
Oh, you didn't have grass up there, huh?
No. So when I went to Miami to visit some of my friends before I moved down there, they had their jump ramp set up into the grass. And I was like, all right, I started pulling it. They're like, no, no. I'm like, what do you mean? And they would all just air into the grass and fall on their chest. And I was just like, you guys don't want to ride away?
That's pretty funny. Elliot Sloan losing it on the tail grab 720 attempt over the gap. I didn't see him try that at all until right then. Now he does that all day long on the big air ramp of the X Games, which is significantly larger.
And that's one of the better scoring tricks because not only because the grab is really stylish, but it's really difficult.
Yeah, yeah, you got that right. Nolan Munroe going for this Indy 5.
Oh, I think he's got that one. Oh, man. The G-forces, when you land that far down, just increase so much that although he had landed perfect, he still got pushed off his board.
And he went for it. Got to give him a high five on that one for going for it.
Wow. We almost lost the cameraman up here on the deck. Jagger's sitting pretty on that last run that he made, so he's getting a little frisky here with a backside flip. I want to know what he's going to try on the quarter pipe afterwards.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Since he's going to be going backwards.
And he's got some dance moves to show us. He probably needs to work on those.
Oh, man. He could have stuffed that one.
Look at that, to the crowd. He's got the peace sign. What's up, Kimberley? Man, Jagger coming at you. Oh, Felix, I don't know if I told you, but in Barcelona at the Big Air contest, 50 Cent was in the crowd, and he went up and gave him a bro hug in between runs.
That is amazing. You know, 50 sees this little kid coming at him. He's not feeling too startled. Somebody else tried to do that. He would have got hemmed up by security.
Yeah, security would have just stepped up to that one. Marcelo, final run, and it's the final run of jam number 1.
Then we got some heavy hitters coming up.
Nollie heel. Didn't quite get all the way around. Looks like it hit his foot, huh?
Yeah, it got jammed up there in the rotation.
That's right. That is it for heat number 1. That's right, we're going to go to heat number 2 warm-ups consisting of...
Hey, we'll see some results in just a few moments, but we're going to check out right now how the skaters here visiting in Kimberley have interacted with the local community.
We're going to give these guys a few moments to warm up, and we're going to go into the second heat. Each of these guys
I did a couple weeks on the road just like this last year. It was really cool.
The special part of the World Skateboarding Grand Prix experience is how skaters get the chance to give back to the local communities. Adam Diet and Ryan DeCenzo did just that at the Kimberley Township of Greenpoint, where they introduced skating and all it brings to a whole new generation.
We got the results overall. Right now it's in first place. Marcelo Bastos in second place.
We got Neil chilling with Tim McFerrin right now. Neil, take it away, the man that makes it all possible.
Yeah, guys, I'm down here at the side of the big air ramp, and I'm not really small. This guy's just really tall. But Tim McFerrin is the brains behind this event, the Kimberley Diamond Cup this year. A lot of cool community outreach that these guys are doing. But Tim's going to tell us about the World Skateboarding Grand Prix and what it's all about.
Well, I've been doing skateboarding events for 5 or 6 years now. We've always tried to do them what's best for the skaters, but we also are more than a contest. It's about what's social responsibility and including programs that teach youth and help youth, underprivileged youth, how to skateboard.
It's amazing what you guys have created here. The first year we came here, there was like 4 skaters in town, and now there's a legit skate scene here.
I just went to one of the poorest townships in this area, and to see the improvement in the skateboarders over the last 3 years has been amazing.
It's got to be cool for you to see how excited the pros are to come here. When every time that this event comes up on the schedule, everyone plans all the trips. Everyone's, going to pet the baby lions and going on safaris. It's got to be cool to see the guys coming from all around the world, how much they enjoy this community.
It really is, because it's a 30-hour flight, and that's not cool. But getting here, it's the prize.
Hey, it's well worth it, and thanks again for making this event happen next year. Gonna have us back next year?
Absolutely.
He said next year we're back, so we're coming back. Thanks, South Africa. Thanks, Kimberley. Thanks, Tim. Back to you guys.
Kimberley Diamond Cup, bigger is better.
Here's our Jam 1 results right here. Felix, your boy, look at that. Hold on to first place.
360 flip and a huge 540, put him on top.
Look at that, followed by Marcelo Bastos.
And now the
Elliot
heel
Sloan.
flip and the 540, put him on top.
Yep, yep. Elliot right behind him by 1 point. The Kumba Iron Ore is much more than the presenting partner of the Kimberley Diamond Cup. As a vital business unit of the global company Anglo American, Kumba is the 5th largest supplier of seaborne iron ore in the world. But its community partnerships are what Kumba is most proud of.
All right, I see some people in the crowd are coming down the steps. Don't forget, we've got 6 more skaters.
Welcome back to the Kimberley Diamond Cup. I'm Ryan Clements. I'm here with my man Felix. We're about to get Jam number 2 going here. But before that, we're going to show you how those guys in Jam number 2 got there with a little vert recap. Yeah, Felix. You see that?
That was
720s back to back like nothing.
15 years old, spinning so fast, so much control.
Now here's Pierre-Luc.
Now
Back
Pierre's
to back.
going to do some damage on this mini mega as well.
When you look at these highlights, it shows how gnarly it was.
I know, it's just happening so fast I could barely keep up with it.
And then, honestly, man, with a bit of surprise here, Andy Mack in first place.
You never count out a vet.
And, you know, Neil, our co-host, Neil Hendricks, actually said the same thing to Andy, like, hey, you really took kind of a risk, and he did, and that was nice to see from Andy.
Yeah, kickflip 540 backside grab is probably one of the hardest things you could ever do in your run.
Yeah, you got that right. Now here are our Jam 2 skaters, top contenders, Alex Perelson, Sam Beckett, Ronnie Gomes, Jono Schwan, Pierre-Luc Gagnon, and Andy MacDonald.
Now these guys were the higher placing skaters earlier on the vert ramp, but they're also very, very comfortable on the mega ramp. So it's not like there's a weak person up there. Alex is a little bit newer to it, but it's really cool to see him up there because he's really comfortable going real high. So, and he has that street technique. So I really think if he takes onto this a little bit more, he could be a star of the mini mega big air.
He could for sure. Now it's a little chilly out here, Felix. These guys are getting warmed up right now. For me, that would mean like physically warmed up because I'm kind of cold. But they're moving around a bit more than we are.
It actually must be pretty breezy rolling down across that ramp as well.
It must be. It must be. There's Pierre-Luc. Body varial 5.
Wow, there
putting
it
it down.
You know, a lot of times these guys in practice will actually pose some of the tricks and not make them because they're pretty critical and they just want to make them when the money's on the line.
You got
and
it.
Just kind of get the feeling earlier during practice.
You got it. And there, yeah, and this is an 18-foot quarter pipe. You know, I think the gap for the guys is less scary. The 18-foot quarter pipe is where it gets a little bit intimidating, I think. And when you get to that really big, the one on the big air ramp, that thing is just frightening.
Well, the thing
is still scary though.
You hit about 40 miles an hour. I think that's what they said, skating the regular mega ramp.
Wow.
On the flat. So the littlest like equilibrium, like a little misjudgment on the pump could really cause for some damage.
Man, that is scary.
And we've seen that over the years with Jake, Pat Duffy. A couple people have hit the lip of this ramp, like, you know, with your body leaning the wrong way.
Hey, you know what? And then our very own Danny Mayer that you saw in the last jam. Last year had a critical.
Yeah, Elliot the other year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Danny, he hit his head last time. Hit the coping. It was knocked out and slid down the ramp. It was very, very scary.
Well, it's cool to see he came back, had a great weekend.
Yeah. He was on my flight home. He wasn't too comfortable. It was like getting in a car wreck, I think. You know, that kind of fall.
Oh.
All right. Now, while the warm-ups continue, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a few moments. Kimberley Diamond Cup.
The New Age is the voice of New South Africa.
Every day it squeezes the most Ioba content of a quality newspaper into one.
That is brilliantly designed, easy to read and to the point.
So, I've got the knowledge in one quick fix.
No nonsense.
For only R3.50.
And that is why I love the New Age newspaper.
Get your copy today for only R3.50.
Wow.
Welcome back. Getting ready for jam number 2. Here are our skaters. Alex Perelson, Sam Beckett, Ronnie Gomes, Jono Schwan, Pierre-Luc Gagnon, a.k.a. PLG, and our current leader from the vert contest earlier today, Andy MacDonald.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You see Andy MacDonald is the last name there. He nudged out our past champion, PLG. But PLG is looking to gain some ground here. He's got a lot of tricks. He's really comfortable on the big air part of the competition.
Now the big air is only 50% of the contest, like you said, Felix. The other 50% was from vert earlier today, the Vert World Championships, where Andy Mack ended up in first, just edging out PLG.
Yeah, these guys put together some real powerful runs, and Andy stepped out of his comfort zone with a kickflip backside grab 540 and really, you know, made the difference.
Yeah, it really did. And, you know, I really thought going into it that it was going to be Pierre's. I really did, you know. I mean, Andy's super consistent. You know what he can do. But I didn't think, you know, that Andy was going to edge him out.
It's just been, as of recent, really PLG and kind of, you could say, Bucky really progressing vert skating the most. These guys are really pushing it.
Yeah. You got that right. You can hear George Angel, the house announcer, hyping the crowd up right now.
It's cool.
Getting these guys going. Here's the view from the top. Our first skater in is going to be Alex Perelson right there.
Really excited to see Alex on the ramp.
I'm seeing Jeff Jewett of CA Productions up there giving the no-go sign. Did Alex Perelson change his mind?
No.
I hope not.
I just seen a mute air over the channel and a kickflip mute air on this quarter pipe that looked pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
I think he was just teasing.
That's the way to do it, is go like, what do you mean? Oh, Oh, you're not going? Yep, you're going.
Nah, we got Mickey at Deluxe. Jim Tebow probably sent him a text message. He's like, no, Alex, you're going.
You know Jim's watching right now. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
he does. Proper cannonball.
There we go.
And then 360
Stick
varial.
that. There we go. Welcome to the Mega Ramp.
And you know what? And that's all you need, really, you know? That's all you need. You just do that, and that's it.
Yeah,
Done.
he's in the game. Now that gets added to his scores from earlier.
That's great. I'm a
And
fan of
it. Just moved up a couple places.
We were making jokes earlier. We said, you got to do the cannonball backflip.
Oh, wow. That'd be amazing. But you know
varial.
what? Maybe this is going to excite him a little bit. He's going to start sinking his teeth into the big air contest a little bit more.
He certainly could. We know he's got the skill set.
Wow. I do believe I just witnessed a kickflip varial 540.
But you know what? I'm not sure if it matters because it wasn't Sam Beckett.
I know, I just keep, see, the thing is, I'm cheating here because I'm here and I'm looking at the ramp, and I actually have to look at the monitor because you guys are home looking at the monitor. So if you get a chance to come out to the next Kimberley Diamond Cup, make sure you do, because you get to see all the extra stuff that you don't see on TV.
I would come here live. 360 melon.
If I was anywhere on the continent, it would definitely be here this weekend.
Oh, yeah. You got that right. Why wouldn't you want to come see this in person? And check out Kimberley.
Yeah, pet a little lion.
Check
Rub
out
on a cheetah.
Yeah, check out the big hole, which is right next to our hotel over there. And I have a view of it from my room. I don't know if you do or not, Felix, but out of my 3 times here, it's the first time I've had a view of it. It's pretty rad.
That's cool.
Ronnie Gomes, 360 mute.
That was really comfortable right there.
Wow.
And a huge Stalefish 540.
See, to me, a backside Stalefish 5 seems really difficult.
That's one of the more awkward ones right there. You definitely have to be flexible to get back there.
Ronnie's got it like that.
Really clean mute 360 there.
Yeah. It's like he was just waiting for time to pass.
Now,
I
the
got this.
Stalefish, I believe, was made up by Mark Gonzalez, but he didn't do a backside 540 one.
No, no. And he probably made it up by accident, because you know how he does it.
Yeah, he probably, frontside ollie was just getting away too high. He was like, hey, look, it's right there.
Yeah.
Just reached behind his legs.
Old Mark Gonzalez. Jono Schwan, who I've never seen in person prior to this weekend. Have you ever seen him, Felix?
No, this is the first time. He's a powerful kid. He's 15 years old, right?
Yeah, he's only 15, and he's got a 360 melon over the gap and a 540 melon on the quarter pipe. He just wanted to get something on the board there. Here's the replay.
Now, I'm wondering if he's a Woodward kid or what his local mini mega is, because he's looking really comfortable out there, nailing his first run like a vet.
So apparently he lives in Colorado, and he went to Woodward East and trained on the mini mega.
Oh, that's right. Neil was saying that earlier. I forgot.
Yep. Or the big air ramp.
Amazing.
Yeah, and he grew up in Australia. Skated with a lot of the vert guys there, and then made his way over to Colorado. I guess his dad works in different places. All right, PLG.
Hard flip Indy grab. And a body varial 540. That's one way to set it off.
Yeah, you got that right.
Little street, little vert. Little jump ramp action.
Now I want to see the slow-mo on the gap, because the way he does his hard flip, you know, he kind of does a kick flip and then catches it, and then he varials it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
That one got kind of sideways.
But you know,
yeah,
we'll give it to him. We'll say hard flip.
I mean, it's a morph.
It is.
Morph
It is.
Street skating with ramp skating.
Yeah. And I was talking to Pierre yesterday. I was like, you ever skate street? He's like, yeah, man, yeah, I do. And I remember he had an ad a long time ago with the crooked grind off the bench into the vert ramp. You were probably just going to say that.
No, I was going to say I seen a pretty beefy crooked grind in the street.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty scary. Andy Mack dropping in switch.
Wow, I was thinking about that. Wow, so 720.
No, fakie 5, right? Or was that? Is that what it was?
Oh,
I have to see the replay.
Fakie 5.
Fakie 5.
See, like I said, I'm not good with math.
Yeah. Fakie 5. Andy Mack putting it down back to back. You know, he's looking good out there. Yeah, 3, 5. Yeah, 5. Fakie 5. And then right here on the quarter pipe, body varial 5.
Yep.
Look at Andy putting it down. I mean, he's really giving Pierre a run for his money.
It's only like a point or two. There's only a point or two between them, so it's a neck and neck race here.
AP back in. What?
Wow, looking real comfortable already.
That's great.
There we go, stepping it up.
And he was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
He actually has probably been going to Woodward with a mustache on in disguise and just training.
That was really
That was
rad.
way too comfortable.
That was really rad. Look at that. It's like, you know, Alex is that guy, like Neil was calling him earlier today, the people's champ. He's that, what a great angle, by the way, on that one.
Yeah.
And he's just that dude that is so easy to enjoy watching his skateboarding. He looks so good on a skateboard.
Well, as skaters, we all have an appreciation for each other. And, you know, you all have that stuff that you want to try that one of your friends can do. But he also just does it so well.
Yes.
You just like his style. You like his trick selection.
Kick flip, Melon, making it look super proper. Sam Beckett.
Yeah, that was done about as easy, about as good as you could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to get much better than that, right?
Yeah, supposedly he skates a whole bunch with Alex, and you can kind of see a little bit of his style.
Yeah, yeah. I guess they ride it
street flick, and then just grabbing it.
They ride it Tony Hawk's ramp quite regularly, right? I've seen Alex there skating before, and that's quite a sight to see.
Yeah, they have that lofty street style.
Got Ronnie Gomes about to drop in.
We got Jagger in the booth.
Yeah, it's nice to hang with you, Jagger.
That was a nollie heel flip right there.
Yeah, grabbing Indy.
Oh, wow. Tail grab 5.
Look at that, putting it down.
Solid run right there.
Putting it down.
Now that one's going to be judged against Mario's earlier, which was a nollie heel as well.
Yeah, yeah. He's got it too.
If I remember correctly, Mario did an Indy 5.
Ronnie's got, hey, I got mine. Nice tail grab 5 right there.
So
solid
proper.
Foot placement.
Yeah, his body was so wrapped up and backwards before he brought that around.
Great view right there. Crowd out there, hanging in there with us.
That's our view.
Jono Schwan going for second attempt here.
Oh, wow. It's going to be hard to call that one. I believe it was a backside heel flip body. No? Body's going 360. It was a backside heel flip.
It body varial.
And it body varials.
Yeah. I would say it was a heel flip. I had trouble seeing.
So it's a backside 360 heel flip body varial.
You got it. I'm having a little trouble, you know, with the sun it's glaring down on the screen right here. It's a big shadow for me, Felix.
You know what's funny too is all these trick combinations are almost like a new form of mathematics.
Yeah. Oh man, wasn't it just easier
so obscure
when we just had names like Madonna?
Yeah. I just had to add and subtract tricks to get what the function was that created what he did.
PLG dropping in. There's that hard flip.
Indy grab. Shots. Oh. Now that's going to be a nollie heel flip 540.
Yeah, Indy grab.
So we're going to get a little street action, little street influenced action over there, a little street influence action over here. Definitely is going to be a high score.
There's your hard flip. Or like you said, kind of the combo. Got Andy Mack, leader from the vert contest.
And I believe, is he coming in forwards?
You know, yeah, he is. He skates regular. Left foot forward. He's regular. Big spin, lean grab. Is that what you call that one on this? What do you call it? Or,
supposed to be a big spin, lean grab.
Yeah, you can call it that. That's the easy way to call it, right? Or 180 varial lean.
Varial lean 180. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
So the board's doing a 360. He's going 180. He's coming in backwards. And I believe he's going for a 720 on this wall.
I'm still trying to get something back. Still trying.
Cannonball. Huge air to fakie. Doesn't get it.
Not quite getting it right there.
That was really big and really scary. Look at the view of the crowd. And our nice rolling. Yep. Yes, sir.
The Kimberley Mine, better known as the Big Hole, began with the discovery of the first diamonds here in 1871. Mined to a depth of almost 800 feet, it is thought to be the largest hand-dug excavation on Earth and is currently under consideration to be a World Heritage Site. When the mine closed in 1914, over 14 million carats of diamond had been extracted. That's over 6,000 pounds of pure ice.
Icy ice.
new age is the voice of New South Africa.
Every day it squeezes the most Ioba content of a quality newspaper into one.
That is brilliantly designed, easy to read and to the point.
So, I've got the knowledge in one quick fix.
No nonsense.
For only R3.50.
And that is why I love the New Age newspaper.
Get your copy today for only R3.50.
Hard.
Welcome back, Kimberley Diamond Cup. I'm Ryan Clements here with my man Felix, enjoying our time up here on the deck of the quarter pipe at the big air ramp.
We've been seeing some really amazing skating. Really amazing skating. Jagger Eaton 360 flip, no hands. PLG's cooking a nollie heel flip 540 on this 18-foot quarter pipe, yeah. Man.
It is. Sam Beckett dropping in right there. Kickflip Indy.
Huge kickflip backside grab attempt.
And right now, we got some scoring, little setbacks right now.
We're just tabulating some scores. These guys are putting down so many tricks, you know, it's a lot of math we got to do.
You got that right. We'll have some scores for you coming up shortly. Replay right here. Kickflip, grab an Indy.
So perfect.
Yeah. I know, you know, when you watch it, it makes you think, like, as a skateboarder, like, oh, God, maybe I could do that.
Yeah, this super sport slow-mo is just amazing, and you really see him land right on the pocket where he's supposed to land, and that's why that kickflip backside grab attempt was actually so high.
Yeah, you got that right. Ronnie Gomes up next, third runs right here. He's dropping in. What's he got over the gap? 180 lean.
Yeah, setting up backwards.
Oh. 720, landing and jumping off.
That 720 was about 8-9 feet right there.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the view, you know, so from where we're announcing, the skaters are literally right in front of us, so it's hard to not look at them when we're looking at the screen here.
Yeah, it's funny because I haven't looked at them take off once on the screen. I just look at them here, I see them leave, and I look at the flat because I can't really see the flat. The quarter pipe's so big that I watch them land, and I don't see them right away for like a 4-second delay.
And then it's boom, in your face.
Yep.
Popping up. Jono Schwan having a tough time over the gap. We have PLG up next, originally from Montreal. He's got some fans up there. We were up there in Montreal a couple weeks ago doing a contest, and old Pierre-Luc, that's where he's from.
Yep, now PL's got a solid run right now, but he's looking to upgrade that last run with this nollie heel flip 540 here at the end.
That's what the strategy's all about.
He's got that hard flip every time.
Yeah.
Grab. And, ooh, just got away from him.
Board flying onto the deck.
Sitting here on the deck, it's an amazing angle as you see their hand just between their legs kind of reaching.
Yeah.
Where's that board
Where
at?
is it? Where is it?
Because you're not really looking at your board. It's kind of just sense. You just got to sense the area that it's in, and you're just reaching. It's amazing.
Here's that hard flip Indy grab that he has every single try. And here we go with next up, Andy Mack, our leader from the vert contest.
Andy Mack's working on a new combination here as well. He's got kind of frontside big spin, lean air.
Mack attack.
The Mack attack.
Veteran.
There it is. A lot of that big spinning is done with his hand.
Yeah, it is. It is. So it's not quite a big spin, you know? but we can call it that for simplicity purposes.
It makes it a lot easier to say a big spin than a 360 hand varial body 180.
It sure does.
I'm trying to shorten it here. But for all the street skaters out there watching, one day thinking about maybe jumping this mega ramp.
And they're going, and all the street skaters
Hand
watching
big spin.
are going, those guys, they don't know. That's not a big spin. We know. We're trying to make it. And we have a lot of people.
Normally the rotation of the board is what kind of names the trick.
Yeah.
So whether you're big spinning with your foot or you're big spinning with your hand, we know what the board did.
Got that right.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people watching this contest today that, hey, maybe aren't so familiar with skateboarding.
Yeah.
So if this is your first time tuning in to some skateboarding, you're watching a big air contest right here. And there are many different disciplines of skateboarding. And you'll see tomorrow, same time, same channel, we'll have the World Street Championships.
Yeah, and skateboarding has developed so far over the years that this is our most recent addition, and all the stuff that we grew up doing is now being added to the tricks that are possible and, you know, attempted on this ramp.
Yeah, well put, Felix. And you know, speaking of skateboarding, growing up and changing, and can you believe we're even here in South Africa?
Oh, it's incredible.
Like, so it's our third time here, and who would have known that this is where we would end up?
I mean, to me, Africa was just National Geographic on television.
Yeah.
And you never knew what it was, you know, you didn't know if there was buildings, you didn't really know anything. And then to think that skateboarding was going to bring me here, not just once, but 3 times. And then now I hear the contest is going to happen for another couple more years. Hopefully I don't get fired and I get to come back.
You know what? If I have any say, Felix, you're coming back every year, and me and you are doing this as a tradition.
Okay, Tim, City of Kimberley, Super Sport, I love you. I got to come back, especially since I have that little baby cub that I'm growing out here. I sponsored a baby cub.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Northern Cape Province. We're here we are. World Skateboarding Grand Prix. Bigger and better. Prize purse, $500,000, Felix.
Amazing.
Can you believe that?
I needed that during my heyday.
And you know, we were just talking about the local culture. We've been checking it out. Safaris, holding baby lions, meeting the local kids. And hey, earlier today, Felix, I walked over to the tent area and gave away some shoes and some shirts.
You know what's funny is if you check my Instagram, it's @1Felix. You could see a lion attack, a little baby lion attack. I filmed this little lion that I was chasing, and he ran away and jumped on the back of Danny Mayer and bit him in the butt.
Oh, that's so good. I saw that the other day. And the tourism board here, Northern Cape Tourism, those people bringing us out here, making this all happen. High five to you guys. Really, really psyched to be here. I love it. I've told my wife every year that I'm going to bring her, Felix, and I've neglected that. So hopefully I can make that happen in the future.
Yeah, the thing is, there's so much downtime that the cool little things that we get to do are so amazing. But all the downtime for a girl who's not, you know, all in this mix right here.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not into just watching skateboarding all the time, because there's a lot of skateboarding going on this weekend. Ronnie Gomes in, 180 lean. And going for that 720. He had it, and he went to his knees.
Now, his air over the gap is the same thing that Andy's doing, minus the board spinning.
Yes.
So nice. If Andy makes his run, it's going to be scored a little bit better than this, because it's a 180 lean, and I believe he's going for the 720. So I wonder what he's thinking, looking at Andy doing the similar run with just that extra little hand flare in there.
We got Jono Schwan coming in next. Hey, Felix, we never think to say this, but you know, skateboarding is affordable, accessible to kids of all ages, especially in impoverished communities.
There was that backside 3 heel flip body varial.
Wow,
that's going to be a score right there. With the body varial 5 right after.
Wow, what a combo.
And now what you were saying is completely correct. It's a very affordable thing to do, but more importantly is the priceless virtues that you get from skateboarding. Determination, focus, discipline, the camaraderie, the will to survive and get up after you've fallen. You can see these guys, how much will it takes to create a move like that I've never seen before until today.
Yeah. Yes, well put.
Like, it's like skateboarding really, you learn a lot from that skateboard besides tricks.
You do. And you know, Felix, as a teenager, skateboarding kept me out of so much trouble because all I did on Friday and Saturday nights was go skate.
Yep.
In downtown Tampa.
Definitely. We get into a little trouble, but it's different.
Yeah, the trouble's a little different. Maybe a little trespassing, but that's just by accident.
Yeah. When you scuff a bench, they get angry, but the bench still serves its purpose, so someone could sit on it.
Hey, I look at it as art.
Definitely. I definitely think skateboarding is art. That's why that's why we have these contests, and somebody may win it, but nobody's the best.
You know, Felix, speaking of contests, I don't know if you remember, but we met at a contest in St. Petersburg, Florida, way back.
I was with Mike Valley. I was staying with Mike Valley.
Yep. I think you spent the night at Mike Dare's house one of the nights.
Yep.
The first night I met you that night. That was, I was 15, so that was 25 years ago.
Amazing.
Pretty gnarly.
Got some good math there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I turned 40 this year, so it's an easy number to go by.
Welcome to the fourth quarter.
Thanks.
So I was saying it was the fourth quarter, and Steve Barra said the best thing. He goes, no, it's only halftime because we live to about 80.
Yeah,
and I was like, thank you, Steve. I'll take halftime before a fourth quarter anyway.
That's right. Is Steve 40?
No, Steve's
37, 38.
Yeah, exactly. But it was on my 40th birthday. I was like, well, the fourth quarter, you know, but there's still overtime. That was my joke.
That's
He's like,
good.
nah, you're only at halftime. I was like, oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a nice comment from Steve Barra. Andy Mack for fourth runs. There's that big spin.
There it is.
Grab into the 720. Look at that. Andy Mack is psyched. He's screaming right now. Look at him.
So amazing.
A hyped Andy Mack.
He's outdone himself on the vert ramp. He's outdone himself on the big air. He's really having a great weekend here in Kimberley.
It looks like a little Bob Burnquist demonstration right there of enthusiasm and praise.
Yeah.
There it is, that big spin lean grab.
So we're saying big spin because the board's actually going 360 and his body's going 180. That's what defines a big spin. But he's grabbing it, so it's a little combination there of a lean air as well.
That's our view right there.
Ooh.
Andy Mack.
He's soaking it all in.
He's like, I did it, and I have 2 runs left.
And he goes, and yesterday I was kissing this little baby cub, and it's just been a great weekend here in Kimberley, and I have a great view from the top of the landing ramp. So now Tim McFerrin we saw earlier, and this is what his crew is all about. It's just really great being here in Kimberley for the event. Courtesy of the World Skateboarding Grand Prix, it's an organization that takes skateboarding far beyond competition. Let's check out really what they're all about here.
Grand Prix is proud to present the Kimberley Diamond Cup World Skateboarding Championships. The Kimberley Diamond Cup is the culmination of world skateboarding's commitment to create world-class skateboarding events and to support economic and social development in every community it touches. Skateboarding inspires, it motivates, it promotes discipline, determination. Skateboarding builds confidence and camaraderie. It inspires not only the local kids, but the skateboarders who get to experience a new culture and connect with the local community. World Skateboarding is excited to continue its mission to deliver world-class skateboarding competitions like the Kimberley Diamond Cup, and to support host communities through a year-round program of skate clinics, demonstrations, events, concerts, and pro tours. World Skateboarding Grand Prix, establishing a positive tradition that empowers the next generation.
Yeah, welcome back. We got
you know what I noticed there?
5 and 6 coming
up.
up.
I noticed there, besides a lot of smiles, besides a lot of action, is a lot of smiles.
Hey, we got some scores.
Smiling.
Got some scores. Andy Mack in first with an 87. Jono Schwan right behind him, 86. Yeah, it kind of is. Now, Pierre has not landed what he really wants to land yet.
Pierre's upgrade will change that, I believe.
Yes, he could top that 87.
And I usually see Pierre step up from having his back against the wall a little bit sooner in the competition. We're getting close to the last shots here, and Pierre really has to dig deep.
And while we were doing those couple little breaks there, Felix, Pierre was still trying that trick. I saw him get a hold of one, but the board was backwards. I think you might have seen that as well.
Yeah, I think he might. He's still trying to feel it out. I don't know if he wants to make one of those in practice. He needs to make it when the money's on the line.
Yeah, it is like that, right? It's like you don't want to waste it. You don't want to waste your make.
He could take a slam in practice and then not be able to take his 2 runs. This is a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of impact here when you land wrong, especially off the quarter pipe.
You got that right.
The quarter pipe isn't as forgiving as the slope is. If you miss the gap, you're landing on this mellow slope. The quarter pipe, you could actually bottom all the way out.
And you know, they're fighting it out for $60,000, and your second place is 30. So that's a big gap.
Definitely.
$30,000 difference between first and second place. 360 Mellon, Sam Beckett. I'm going for a tail grab 5.
Now that shows you exactly how hard it is to hold on to one of those tail grabs when you don't get a good grip on it. Just flew right off the street.
Yeah, flops right away, right? Now we have 4 skaters left that are taking their 5th runs, and then everyone gets 1/6 and final run. Ronnie Gomes is up next. And it's getting colder by the minute, Felix.
Where's Ronnie Gomes from?
He's Brazilian.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, I went down to Brazil this year for the X Games, and he's, whoa. Is that frontside flip, frontside grab?
Yeah. I had a little shadow on it right here on my monitor. I believe it was a frontside heel flip, frontside.
Wow. You know, Ronnie in Brazil is, you know, a pretty big athlete. And he's on like Oakley billboards and banners and stuff because he's an Oakley rider with those glasses.
Oh, real cool. Yeah, they're really identifiable.
Yeah, yeah. You got that right.
Remember Bob used to wear some glasses similar to that.
What does Bob wear? Contacts now?
I'm not sure. I just know the wind is probably good against those glasses, better than I mean, you know, wearing those glasses is probably good against the wind.
Yeah, you got that right. Whoa, Jono going for the 9. Look at that. Look at that.
Progression at a next level.
Yeah, and he's going to get another try at it. That's pretty gnarly.
And he had a really strong spin. He was solid the whole way through. Looks like it could happen.
360 body varial right there. And then boom, back foot wasn't on. He had to kick it away.
Rotation was there. Just lost a back foot on it most of the way around.
Man, he can spin, huh?
Yeah.
He's got no problem
He
doing
had a
that.
lot of clearance, too, to come in. Usually that 900 starts coming in and you're not rotated. He had the full rotation towards the end there. He was still well out of the rim.
He winds up very nicely and makes it happen. PLG, 5th runs right here. His highest run is 83.33.
Feeling a little extra pressure.
Yeah, Andy Mack is putting a whooping on him right now.
I wonder when's the last time PLG saw the 3rd place.
Oh, he almost did. I was going to say he almost didn't get a hold of that.
That's punk rock right there.
He didn't get it. That's the first one that he has not landed. Hard flip indie grab. Had a tough time on that one. Didn't get a hold of it. Threw it under his feet anyway, but couldn't ride away. Had to go to his knees.
It shows you what a competitor he is because it was completely wrong. He was bottoming out. It was a little bit off his feet, and he still stuck it and tried to ride away. Just sheer determination.
Yeah. He's like, I'll go for it anyway. What do I care? Andy Mack. Andy Mack's scaring me right here.
Rolling and switch.
Look at that. 540.
Oh, he was looking for that kick flip.
Oh, is that what he was doing? I couldn't see it with the angle here, Felix.
Yeah, I think it was a kick flip 5.
Andy giving a wave to the crowd. And making his way back up. Because he's got one final run. All the guys do. One last run, Felix.
Can Andy be caught?
Good question. Very good question. There's that fakie 5. That's a good one over that gap. But you have to drop in switch, which means the way you don't normally skate. And that's scary.
Yeah, that's...
There's only one more run left to determine this championship. Felix will be right back. We're going to find out who is going to take this thing and the $60,000 first place prize. Don't go away.
The 2013 Kimberley Diamond Cup, presented by Kumba Iron Ore, has been brought to you by Anglo-Americans, Kumba Iron Ore, real mining, real people, real difference. And by The New Age, South Africa's daily newspaper, is proud to be the official print media partner to the 2013 Kimberley Diamond Cup.
The New Age is the voice of New South Africa.
Every day it squeezes the most Ioba content of a quality newspaper into one.
That is brilliantly designed, easy to read and to the point.
So, I've got the knowledge in one quick fix.
No nonsense.
For only R3.50.
And that is why I love the New Age newspaper.
Get your copy today for only R3.50.
Welcome back, Kimberley Diamond Cup. I'm Ryan Clements. I'm here with my man Felix, and we have one run left for everybody, and that is it.
And as we came back, you noticed PLG was still trying to perfect this combination. That can it catch Mac is the question.
Yeah, he's getting his practice on still. First place right now, Andy MacDonald, and also putting a whooping on Pierre-Luc Gagnon, Jono Schwan. How about that?
New man in town.
Yeah, the new man in town who I'd never seen before. I've heard of him, saw his name on the list, and I heard of him, seen a little bit of footage of him because he's the only other guy that's done the 1080.
Yeah.
And here we go with starting it off here, Alex Perelson and his final run.
Now, Alex has no chance to win right now, but this one's for the people.
Yeah, he's great to see. You know, such a pleasure to watch.
And a really exciting new addition.
Yeah, hey,
to the big air.
Yeah, AP in the past he's just not even done it. You know, there's Alex right there, getting ready. You could hear the crowd in the background, Felix, because PLG just took another practice run because he wants something. He wants to win this.
He changed his trick on the quarter pipe wall, and I'm not going to spoil it for you guys at home. I'm going to let you guys be surprised when he stuffs it, and we see what that does to his score.
Keep watching. There's that 360 tail grab, smashed it down. Oh, the ollie tail grab to fakie, so gnarly.
Wow, he hung his truck so hard, and I didn't know if he tried to make it because I saw him disappear on the quarter pipe.
No, he didn't. I was watching the monitor, and he didn't. He jumped off. Alex Perelson, man, I'm such a fan.
Yeah, he's amazing.
People's choice.
Yes, sir.
People's favorite.
Your skater's favorite skater on a vert ramp.
Working class skateboarder right there. Yeah, he's a pleasure to watch.
There's our landing ramp right there at the Kimberley Diamond Cup.
Yeah. Have you skated this year, Felix?
Not at all.
I'm
in some track shoes right now. When I got to spend the whole day on my feet, I put on some track shoes and let the dogs heal.
Sam Beckett's in, final run, 360 melon. Oh.
Is the ramp getting a little dewy? Or was he kind of just a little off?
Man, you know what? There you go. Wear your helmet. He got pitched on that one. You know, you would think that he got his tailbone harder than he got his head. That did not look good. But Sam is all right.
That slam on the landing ramp is so much more forgiving than if that slam would have been on the quarter pipe.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Great point. Ronnie Gomes, final run right here. About to drop in on the roll-in and making it happen for his final run. Wow, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. Oh, he's so angry, kicked his board away.
He wanted it. He wanted it. You know how that
Brazilians, they're fierce competitors.
They are. You know how it is, Felix, when you want to land a trick.
Oh yeah.
And he didn't fail it. He just couldn't do it. You know, and that's frustrating.
It's like I was saying, when you're falling and you're that frustrated. Also, when you're in the air for so long here that when something goes wrong, you're just like, wow, you're thinking about it, and you still got to be in the air for so long. It's wild.
Last 3 runs of the contest right here, starting off with currently in second place.
Can he catch Mac?
We will see. Going for a 900.
He's solid. He made it. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Jono
I think
Schwan.
The Mac could be caught, at least in the big air. But is his vert score high enough?
We're gonna have to see those finals. We'll have to see those final scores. I love it. The suspense here. There's one. Look at everyone congratulating him. Look at that, 360 melon, perfect setup, and it's so easy for him, right? So he goes down. You can see him pump right there, and then boom, 900.
Look at the clearance.
Look at that. Look
That's one of the best 900s ever done.
That was really good. Really, really good. It's like he did it with ease, right?
Wow.
Is he doing that in practice at all? No.
No, I don't think he practiced 900s. I think you just pull them out when you need to.
Maybe he did it earlier today or something.
Soon enough you will. These guys are progressing the sport so much.
He's psyched. Just got a high five from Tommy Finn, who you will see tomorrow in the Street World Championship Finals.
Originally from Durban.
All right. Final run of the entire contest right here. No pressure, PLG.
Now here's a surprise for you people. Let's see.
Yeah.
He's changed his second trick.
You think he's going to go for the change?
I think he's got it.
There's the hard flip.
This guy's a champion. He's got it.
Whoa.
Oh! 360 flip mute, grabbed a fakie. Was just a little bit behind him.
Okay, so we know that Andy's in first, Jono's in second, Pierre's in third for Big Air.
Pierre was in second at vert. So he's going to add his third to his second.
Yes.
Where was Jono?
I don't know. We're going to have to see these scores, though, because it's not the places, it's the scores.
Yep.
The actual numbers. There's that hard flip. Indy grab. He's got it every time.
Landed a little lower than he wanted to, but adjusted real quick for this 360 flip. He just couldn't put it under his feet.
Pierre is really good at having his feet in proper placement. So Andy's got the highest run score here for...
I mean, he just watched the 900 go down. So, you know, wouldn't be bad to try and outdo himself.
Yeah, you got that right. So what's Andy doing up there? Does he want to just take another run?
I don't know. Bump for the people?
Hanging out up top there? What's it? He doesn't need a, I guess he could take a victory lap. There's Andy, airwalk.
Call an airwalk.
Love it. And another one.
Oh! And he took out our cameraman.
Deck up on the platform. How psyched is Andy?
Amazing.
I've had such a fun time here, Felix.
The older the winners get, the happier I get.
High five in the crowd. That's Andy for you right there.
So cool.
Yeah. So just here's the results right here for Big Air. Jam 2 only. Jono with an 89.33. Andy Mack with an 87. PLG with an 83. We'll be back with final results, winners' interviews, and our final celebration here for the Vert World Championships in Big Air, the Kimberley Diamond Cup. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
The New Age is the voice of New South Africa.
Every day it squeezes the most Ioba content of a quality newspaper into one
that is brilliantly designed, easy to read and to the point.
So, I've got the knowledge in one quick fix.
No nonsense.
For only R3.50.
And that is why I love the New Age newspaper.
Get your copy today for only R3.50.
Hard.
Welcome back, Kimberley Diamond Cup. We got some final results from the Big Air and the Vert World Championships. Look at that.
I'm so excited to see a veteran on top, Andy MacDonald. We have the new man, Jono, in second place, and PLG, our past champion, is in third place. He let somebody else win for a change.
What a surprise. I can't believe that Jono beat Pierre. And now, standing by, we got Sam Beckett.
Jagger, who made a 360 flip, no-handed over the channel, following up Nolan, Elliot, and Danny. It's been a great weekend. Danny had a little bit of an accident last year, not this year. And now we're going to throw down to Neil with our new champ, the vet. Take it away, Neil.
Thanks, guys. You held on. I'm with one happy guy right now. Andy MacDonald qualified first in the vert segment earlier today. You barely held on, but you pulled it off.
Man, it was all about that 720, and landing, I just let it all out. Oh, when I made it, that was the one I wanted, and bonus. practice mare walks at the end. I want to dedicate this win to my grandmother that sadly passed away, Grandma Muriel, last week, so super psyched to bring it home for Grandma.
That's amazing. And you were just telling me you've been pro for over 20 years. You've won 1 million contests. This is the most money you've ever won as a pro skater.
This is by quite a lot. Super psyched. Kimberley Diamond Cup.
All right, so in the finals, that last run, I know that you were sweating it when Jono made the 900. We were all looking at the Jumbotron, looking for that score. Jono almost pulled the surprise of the century.
Yeah, he stomped that 900, and I was like, it could go either way. And I asked, can we get the scores? And just before I clicked over my tail, they were like, and here's the scores. Jono bumped up, but Andy still got him by a point, and I was like, I'm doing airwalks.
That's awesome. I know this trip is really special to you. You always plan some fun trips around this. Talk about winning in South Africa, where you love to come so much.
Man, look at this crowd behind us. These guys are amazing. It's so great to come and check out, like, holding baby lions. Like, where else are you going to do that? And just the crowds in South Africa are so appreciative and so knowledgeable. They see the tricks that we're doing, and they know what we're doing, and they appreciate it. And we always try and bring a bunch of stuff and help build the skateboard scene here in Kimberley.
We're so stoked for you. Congratulations. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Neil. Wow, Felix. What a great interview. So deserved.
I'm speechless. The older the winners get, the happier I get. Congratulations, Andy. That was amazing.
Andy's going to go all out tonight and eat 2 packs of Skittles instead of just one, because you know how he celebrates. There he is,
funny,
right there.
It used to be kind of wrong to be so professional. But now, with the level of competition, everyone is getting a lot more professional, and that's why Andy's still on top.
Andy's such a pro. High five to him for winning that $60,000. Jono winning $30,000 in second, and PLG following in third place with 20 grand. How stoked are those dudes?
Not a bad weekend. The most important thing that's priceless is how much respect Jono has earned himself.
Yes, you got that right. What a great day today. We have one more contest tomorrow, Felix. Same time, same channel, Street World Championships.
I mean, we got some heavy guys in there. One of the newest guys, Alex Majerus and Trevor Colden. We got Louis Lopez. There's a lot of young bloods in there. And then we have some vets, you know, I mean, kind of like vets. Manny Santiago, DeCenzo. We got Gustavo. It's going to be a really exciting night. Papa, he ended up in third place last year.
Yeah, that's right. And these guys are going to go head-to-head tomorrow. So you'll see round one, Gustavo and Papa. They're going to fight it out. Then one of those guys is going to meet Alex Majerus and on down the line to a final champion. They're skating 4-minute jams, and that is no joke. It's a serious competition. It goes on for a long time, and it is pretty grueling on the guys. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's really cool how they go head-to-head and they have the whole course to work with. It's really exciting.
All right. Saying goodbye here from the Kimberley Diamond Cup. I'm Ryan Clements. My man
I'm
Felix.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, see you guys tomorrow. KDC.